historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Badgers offense takes the field. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go. Game. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ducks offense will have its first possession of the game. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Handoff from the gun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit, trying to get to him. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Gonna run it. It's White. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He leaves it with his back. Bowls his way forward. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Van Dyke. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. This feels like war down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's low. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. 1st down for this offense. The give to the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After that completion, move the sticks. It's 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Badgers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is a great job getting to the quarterback. And when you're playing in Camp Randall Stadium, in one of the loudest atmospheres in all of college football, and your offensive line can't hear the snap count, and you've got dudes like T.J. Watt or J.J. Watt coming off the edge, it's not a lot of fun. It's not really fun for this quarterback right now either with this dude rushing.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach. Officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Ducks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's calling.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
It just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, the ground game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. He's got it again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and goal for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 13 to Texas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's caught downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's James. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. An 84-yard drive there, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on.
This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Going up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. The Badgers want to move quickly. On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll go to the air on third and short. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Van Dyke. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get three before the break. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. It's complete on the right side. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Ducks will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Ferguson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On second down, wants to throw it. With the catch, it's James. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. From the gun, running back on the move. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the tailback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Unloads to the wideout. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll give it to him again. Jukes his way for more. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to throw on second down. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Green. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. How aggressive might this play call be? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wisconsin, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the option. He'll pitch it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for room, it's James. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's got him this time.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Puts him in the spin cycle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Anthony.
just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first.
Touchdown, Badger! And the comeback is on. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Obvious thinking here. Get the two-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. They'll go with a direct snap. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Can't get him to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quarterback checking off. Toss to the outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Grab behind the line. It's Pauling. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
To the air. It's Gabriel. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Look at the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Smashes through. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll toss it to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Ducks decide to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.